Oh my god. So now Palm's an ant now? Wow.
This is from the source, of course.
Hey, welcome back to another video. My name is Robertini De'Source. I make beats, but I also happen to be into anime, and I'm back with more of the Hunter x Hunter reactions. I'm very excited. I can't wait to get into it. Last time that I left off, it looks like the fight with Netero and Miram, it started, and it's looking like it's about to be crazy. So I'm very interested to see where things go next. Before we begin, if you like this kind of content, definitely go hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. If you want that early access to Hunter x Hunter and you want to see all of the episode reactions because I already caught up, you can hit the links in the description and head on over to Patreon to go check it out. Without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Let's go. I like this jazz music too. This is mad. Like, I love how the music just is dope, man.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Music selection is great.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
No, so much going on.
Yeah, oh my god. I was so into the previous battles.
I really like this character.
Yeah, me too, actually. Nicolago, no. No.
He's having his little moment.
Man, this was a tough. I mean, it's tough, Nicolago. Once again, it's crazy. It's a matter of all these decisions. He should have done it, as messed up as that sounds.
Dang, bro.
Oh. Wow. Now those missiles will follow until they hits the target. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. That is so funny. Yo, I forgot about that.
But he didn't know about that.
Yeah, he doesn't know about that. Yo. Oh. What an interesting ability by Welfin, right?
Yeah. Black centipede.
Feeding on your resistance. Oh my god, what is he doing? Ugh. Yeah, I hate centipedes.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. Wow, no. Wow. He's really... Wow.
He's gonna shoot him everywhere.
Like, Welfin's cool, but his ability definitely has a really big weakness.
Yeah.
Once you know what it is. Oh, don't tell me he's about to die. Oh my god. Every character that I said I thought was gonna die, they don't die. So I'm gonna say he's not gonna die. Yo, that's nasty. Wow. Oh my god. Well, he did have his resolve, so. Is he really? Wow. That's really? Exactly. Exactly. Oh, that was funny. That's a good point. Whatever questions you can ask, you can really get them. It's a good question. Dang. I can see why you like this character.
Yeah. His resolve is excellent in my book. He's willing to put his life on the line.
Yeah.
He's loyal.
Oh, wait. Wait, Gyro was his brother, pretty much?
No, they were not.
Okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, he wasn't really brought up since that little flashback story.
I'm sure when these answer Gyro.
I believe so too.
I just don't know which one.
That's fair to say. Yeah. His resolve was really good. You're right. These ants are getting more complicated as things going along.
Yes.
Like a cocoon? Number 1. Yeah, that was really nice. I like that. But I'm not liking this cocoon thing. Like this entire time I've just been sitting here nervous as hell because I feel like somebody gonna die. I'm just trying to figure out who's it gonna be.
You ready?
Oh my god. So now Palm's an ant now? Wow.
It's like that.
Oh my god. Well, oh. There, I guess she died then. Oh.
How you feel about that?
Oh man. All right. Well, first of all, this is what episode 123 of Hunter x Hunter, and Big Daddy No More. What did you think?
It was a pretty solid episode. It took a break from the really big fight and then explained the side stories.
Yeah.
That was definitely important. Hunter x Hunter is really good with that. Every episode counts. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it is very interesting, and it just kind of, even from the last episode, it kind of continues on kind of this just recurring theme of everybody changing. You have the royal guards who are changing. You have a lot of the ants who are changing. You have Miram, who we thought he was just this cold-blooded killer, but not really. He's low-key trying to restore order with his own method. So it's really interesting how everything is kind of playing out. And then once again, this is another example of like Welfin. Kind of the same thing. But this was all because of Ikalago. Like, he did his thing, first of all, because Welfin was not going to go through that if it wasn't for Ikalago. So it's interesting to me how, he was able to change because of the memories that he had of him being a human. And did Ikalago have that experience yet? I don't think he did, right? No?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
The experience of remembering his past
human self?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Okay.
Not some ants don't recall, or it takes a little bit longer.
It takes a little bit longer, right? Is there some? I don't remember if there's like some sort of trigger, or it kind of just happens naturally,
Maybe
if I'm
it
not
happens
mistaken.
naturally.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And you know, they were kind of hinting that Palm was dead because Palm did say like assume that you know
Yeah.
she was gonna die, which
You know.
dang. So now she's an ant. So my question would be if she, I'm not as sad, which is messed up to say, only because like I don't know. I
You
guess
didn't really
this
connect with
one,
her character?
no, this one, I guess out of everybody, I wouldn't have been as surprised. Like for example, if Ikalago died, I would have been mad almost because like I don't know, but like with Palm, like just because she did say herself, like just assume that I'm dead. So I guess that's why. But
Oh, okay.
my question is, how is this going to change? Like, how is she going to act? Like, because, she's an ant now. Is she the same or is she going to be different? I don't know.
I can tell you.
You can tell me, but the episode will.
Just let me know.
Yeah. And then my other question is, once again, is how much time has passed now since.
Man, 4 minutes. 4 minutes has passed.
Yeah. For real. Gon said 1 hour, but literally these battles have been like 2 minutes a pop.
Yeah.
So if you do the math, probably like 10 minutes. Yeah. Oh man. And then once again, the battle with Netero and Meram is gonna be crazy. I don't know. Yo, Meram is wild, man. I'm just like, I don't know what Netero's gonna do because the way Meram is gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna be very interested to see how that goes. And then the Royal Guard like about to come, so it's gonna be crazy, man. So yeah, of course. Without further ado, y'all, let's hop into the next episode.
Let's go.
Yes,
What instrument is that, Bobby?
a violin.
Violin? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the themes work so well in this anime. That's another thing. I've said this multiple times already. The music is amazing. Can't believe she's an ant now. What in the world is going on? We'll find out. Let's do this.
Breakdown.
X.
And
X.
Awakening.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go. Are you still charging?
I know, right? I was just going to say that.
It's like an iPhone.
That's a cool technique, though. But I'll pause real quick. I forgot to mention this, but the Godspeed technique was awesome to watch. But that thing he really can't control it because he barely could hold that thing for not even
like a minute.
Yeah, for real. And then it really didn't do that much damage to Yuppie if you think about it. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like he slowed him down a little bit, but it wasn't like it was still a cool move though. Yeah. For sure.
I bet against other people he'll
Oh yeah, absolutely. Great. Yeah.
It's just these guys are like almost gods. Oh yeah.
I mean he is a kid too, so keep that in mind.
True.
We forget that these characters are kids.
But they're strong kids.
Yeah, they are. Oh no. He's about to run into Palm, isn't he? What is he about to do? Oh, that's wow. What a gangster. I've said this before. Smart. Oh boy.
What do you think is about to happen?
We'll find out. Why does she look like a fish? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We can't have more of that. Oh my god, please. This guy has too much already. Oh my god. He's gonna break. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yo, he's so close yet so far. like
Right?
this
The walk. The walk that never stops.
This walk.
The endless walk.
Right?
Just 2 steps away.
She did ask for gun though. Mistake. Why'd you say that? Oh, that's a good question, actually. I was saying mistake because of the fact that she's likes gun.
Yo, that's crazy. If anybody ever does that, I'm gonna be like, yo, you're a creep.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. Oh. What is this now? Oh. Black Widow. The Dark Demon Goddess. Oh boy. Dang. Destroyed the yo-yo like it was nothing. Holy crap. Okay. That's why she said that. Ah. That's pretty cool. Wow, Killua was just taking it. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Dang. Wow.
Gun. She's crazy.
Wildness. Oh. Wow, he decided to tell the truth. He decided to tell the truth. You can't even imagine what that must feel. Yeah. Damn, Killua. What's so crazy is that even though he's buying time, low-key, he wish that that would be the best case scenario. But that's not how it's gonna go. Dang. Aww. And I understand that. I understand that. Oh shit!
Oh, you cursed? First time cursing in reaction videos.
No way! What is...
That
Oh, no. What? Yeah, I'm...
I'm about to tell you what happened.
Damn it. Of course she did. Wow. Oh. Retain more of... Oh. Wow, they're able to deduce all this information. Wow, keeping... That makes so much sense. Dang. The experiment failed. Oh. The experiment failed. Yes! Woo! Oh, man. But at the end of the day, the other ants were also low-key like this. Like, in the sense that they were just not going to, you know... So, actually, this does make sense. And when I say low-key like this, like, you know... Every ant developed their own motive.
I think the ants that did develop their own motive, they started to remember their past.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Wow, Killua. Out here removing barriers all the time.
Yeah. You thought she was for gun, but she's feeling Killua now.
Facts. Facts.
No, it's okay, Killua. Let's go get gun.
Now that's real right there, because I agree with that 100%. Oh boy. Oh, for the king and him. Hold on. For the king and him.
Yeah.
He's not caring about the other royal guards. Oh snap.
That's right.
Oh man. That was episode, what was that? 124 of Hunter x Hunter, man. Real interesting episode. Big Daddy No More. What did you think?
I'm glad that we got what's her name? Palm.
Palm.
I'm glad that we were able to get her back on the team. Killua, he's A1. Like, he broke it down. He was like, listen, you know, things happen, you know, maybe change, and then boom. Her mindset just came back to normal.
Yeah, I like this because it explained basically everything that's been going on with all of these squadron leaders pretty much, right? Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. But it's interesting because, you know, obviously we've seen some of the other squadron leaders kind of break off because of the memories that they had. So obviously the Royal Guards made a little bit of a mistake, because once these once these other ants start to develop memories, they can start to act on their own based on the memories that they have. And that's something that obviously they would not know unless they physically see it. Clearly that happened because Shia Poof saw that. That was really smart for what Shia Poof did. Keeping a part of himself for the, like, near the experiment. That was actually brilliant. Damn, yo, that technique that he has is tough, man.
Yo, you would think he's not that good, but he's actually really good.
Yeah.
He's a Royal Guard.
Yeah. Yeah, he just shows his strength in such a different way. That's what it is, and I like that about him. But man, Palm really is an ant though, like, no matter what. But I did like what she said at the end. At the end of the day, Gon needs Killua. That's really what it's about. And I kind of love this whole exchange between Killua and Palm, at least. You know what I mean? Because it seems like Killua is just really. I understand Killua, man. He's going through it too because his best friend right now is also going through it, and he really doesn't know what to do. You know what I mean? He's very worried about his friend, and it makes 100% sense. So Killua, he's gonna have to. I don't even know what Killua can do, to be honest with you. I mean, there's 30 minutes left, and then after that, after 30 minutes are up, then Gon wants to go see Kite. And I don't know what Pichu's going to be able to do to bring back Kite. So I don't know how that's going to work. So I'm very interested to see how that's all going to work out.
It's gonna
Clearly.
work out nicely, man.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, man. I said this before. It's like, hypothetically speaking, let's just say they do end up going to wherever Kite is, or wherever Kite is right now, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kite is trapped in that jail that Shoot had, but then Shoot was pretty much knocked out, so I don't even know if that jail's still around. I don't know if you remember watching that. Yeah, because Shoot, obviously he's been knocked out and he's being taken care of, but like, is that jail still effective right now?
Oh, you'll see.
So, okay, I'll see, I guess. So these are my questions, though. So it's like, what is Pichu gonna do? Like, I like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Obviously, the only thing I can think of is that she does something similar to what she's doing to Komugi right now. But is Komugi gonna be the same after she's done with Komugi? That's another thing too. So a lot of interesting stuff going on, and yeah, all these battles, everything that's going on, it's wild, man. So looking forward to it as always. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these sets of episodes, man. Great watch. Also want to give a shout out to Big Daddy No More. Y'all can't see him, but it's all good. Thank you for joining me.
Big Daddy No More. You're welcome.
Thank you for joining me as always, and thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see more of him, because I know you saw him in the first set of reactions, let me know. And I know, once again, you can't see him on the camera, but we like to enjoy these animes, so it's a good time. So with that being said, you already know my name is Robertini De'Source. I'm a music producer. Don't forget that, of course, right? So don't let anybody ever tell you who you can or cannot be. And until the next set of videos, I'll talk to y'all. Peace.